I'm here to give you good news. The good news is you can still ace your physics and other science papers and art papers that are remaining for this examination. It's possible. Hi! Hello, my lovely and wonderful people. Hello, my lovely and wonderful people. I'm so happy to see you today. Thank you for coming to watch this video. So now I want to talk about something that I know a lot of students out there may be afraid of. Now we have an exam going on, and most probably if you've not prepared, you're going to fail and all that. No. You'll ace your physics and other science papers and art papers that are remaining for this examination. It's possible. Aren't you happy about that? Aren't you happy to hear that? I know you're happy, actually. You can actually ace those exams. Now, it's possible to pass. It's possible to do the best in that. And I'm here to give you tips on how to go about that. Are you ready to hear that? Yeah. Okay. Now the first tip, first of all, is believe you can. Believe that you can do it. First of all, it starts with your mind first. You tell yourself that I can ace. First of all, you have to tell yourself, yes, I can do it. Yes, I can ace this examination. Yes, I can pass this examination. You don't have the materials yet, but if you tell yourself you can do it, then it's possible. You conquer it in your mind first before you start to go about it. So the first step is to tell yourself, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Chant it in your head. Yes, I can. Wow. And so the second tip is get a plan. Get a plan. Okay? You can have a plan. There's a plan. There's a way you can ace this exam, even if you have just 2, 3, 4 days left. And there's a blueprint. There's a plan. And that's what I'm here to tell you. Get a plan. Map out a plan. Map out a strategy for which you can achieve this. Okay? Map out a strategy. Number 3, how many papers do you have left and what subjects are they? Now, this is part of the plan. This is part of the second point where I talked about the plan, right? So now, how many papers do you have left? You have English, you have physics, you have chemistry, you have biology, you have government, you have CRK, you have history, you have so many of those subjects. You can still ace those subjects. Now that you have a list of these subjects that are left and remaining, that is plan number 1. Now the third point is have a list. Map out the subjects you have left. Then the fourth point is get your checkpoints. Get your past question papers and solutions to your past question papers. All right? Now, you're not going to use this time to start reading your long textbooks, your long notes and all that, except you're a speed reader. If you're a speed reader, you can speed through them in a day. You can speed through them in some hours and all that. But if you can do that, you can get your checkpoints, your subject checkpoints, you can get your past questions and answers, and then get right at getting those questions and those answers immediately. All right? So this is a shortcut, a blueprint on how you can ace your papers even when you are at the dying minute. How to ace your papers even when you're at the dying minute. So that is the fourth point. All right. Now the fifth point is get a summary. Get a summary. All right. Now the summary, I know you can get a summary write-ups. You can buy them, but if you can't buy them, you can create a summary of each subject. All right. A summary of each subject. It could be a list of definitions. It could be a list of formulas. It could be a list of maybe characteristics, properties, diagrams, and all that. A very short note, maybe a sheet of paper or a small pamphlet where you can just hold in your hand like every night or before the examination, you just hold those summaries or those key points you have that you've created by yourself. Then you check those, you use those summaries to do your revision every day. You use the summaries to do your revision every day. So that's point number 5. I told you the first point is believe in yourself, believe you can do it. The second point is get a plan. The third point is a list of subjects that are left for you to write the rest of this examination. The fourth point is use your checkpoints, your past questions and answers, questions to study from now on. Right now is not the time to read your textbooks or your long notes, except you're a speed reader. And then the fifth point I said, get your own personal short summary note or paper where you can use to summarize everything like definitions, properties, characteristics, diagrams, formulas, and so on and so forth. So I believe you can do this, right? Do not lose hope. Do not lose hope. I gave you 5 points, and there's so many other points, so many other ways we can do this. Well, we can do this. I'm encouraging you and I'm motivating you to know that you can still get an A, you can still get a B in this subject. You mustn't fail. You mustn't fail this examination, all right? You need to move to the next level, which is your university, and you're at the right stage to move to that level. Do not let anything discourage you. Do not let your unpreparedness in the past to disturb you, because you still have time to prepare for that examination. If you have 24 hours, it's enough time to ace an examination. If you believe you can do it, then it's going to be possible. All right. So I'm here to encourage you. If you're a subscriber, if you're a follower, if you're a returning subscriber, you watch this channel, know that failure is not your portion. Know that you cannot fail any subject at all. Do not be afraid. Another thing I need to encourage each and every one of us is do not be tensed up when you get into an examination. Try to control your anxiety. Try to see how you can be more confident in the examination. Some people can just fail and lose out on an examination just because of fear. Not that they're not prepared, not that they didn't study, not that they didn't read, not that they don't know the subject, but fear. You see them panting, like, some of them will start crying and all that. Oh, it's not that bad. It's not the end of the world. It's just an examination, all right? So I don't see why you should be anxious about it, all right? In fact, I tell my students that examinations are the easiest part of life. If our life were just writing an examination on paper, men who would have been professors in life today. So it's not the end of the world. It's no biggie. It's not a big deal, people, okay? So I want you to always have in your mind, your mindset, that you're a winner, that you cannot lose, you cannot fail, right? Every problem has a solution. That is my philosophy. Every problem in life has a solution. Every challenge has a solution. There's a way you can solve that problem. There's no problem that you say, oh, I don't know what to do. There's no way around this. Big lie. There is a way around every problem. There's a solution to every problem. All right? Just know that every problem has 1,001 solutions, 1,001 ways to do it. If you try doing one way, the conventional way, and it doesn't work, you try another way. All right? Because I know that the man that created the bulb, the electric bulb, tried 1,000 times before the bulb started working. So you don't give up at the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, even 100th try. You keep on trying other ways. If you have a challenge and you're like, oh my God, how am I going to solve this challenge? Then means you need to go back to the drawing board. You need to go back to the drawing board and seek for a different approach, seek for a different solution, a different way to solve that problem. There's a way you can always work on all our problems. All right. So with that in mind, I encourage you to go and win today. I encourage you to go and ace all your examinations, ace your physics, your chemistry, your biology, your English papers, your CRK, your history, your government, economics, all the papers that you're supposed to do, and you know that you've not yet done them, you can get an A in it. With these 5 tips I gave to you, the sky is your stepping stone. Keep watching Easy Maths Tutor, keeping tuned onto this channel, and do not forget to click on all the buttons you see underneath this video. Okay? So click on these buttons and make sure you keep on being connected to us, because Easy Maths Tutor is the way to go, baby. Bye. See you guys later.